Hello. Welcome to Tuesday with me, the Bandito. We're back doing more WWE 2K23 JFS Wrestling Week 3. I gotta bring up my sticky notes so I know what's going on. Move that. Let's cut the music now that it ended. Perfect time to end that one. Transition over to me. Hello. So, before we begin, we got actually a lot to update on. Because, I've been hard at work doing I got a change log going on here. First off, last week, for anybody who watches the VOD on YouTube, which is, linked down below, I accidentally had a bit of an editing mishap where I wanted to isolate a highlight in that stream, and in doing so, when I got back to editing the entire stream for the VOD, I managed to cut out like the last half hour of the stream, so I had to upload that as a separate, like a second part. So apologies for that, but if you didn't watch the second part, it's up there. So yeah, it happens. Let's see, other changelog stuff. The arena, last couple weeks we had lighting issues. The entrances were really dark. I believe I fixed that. I think I just need to add a lighting rig over the arena, and that seems to have fixed it. I've tested things like a couple times to make sure that everything's in working order, and it is so far. So I also created a pay-per-view arena, which we will see next week, which is JFS Wrestling's Madness pay-per-view. For anybody who's watched my old YouTube channel like years ago, I did like a 3-part thing where it was just a tournament on, I think it was WWE 2K18, and I did like little skits in between the matches. It was pretty dumb. The first episode of that was really good, and then the other two were not. Well, the first one, I say really good, it was like the most entertaining, at least, in terms of skits. The matches just played out as like a normal match, no commentary from me. It was like actual game commentary. So those parts were boring, but the little segments in between during that first bit was actually pretty good. So I wanted to kind of call back to that for some reason and make a pay-per-view. so we got that going on next week. Other changes. MC's got a name change. He's now MC Jonas to match his Discord and Minecraft name. All the people in JFS Wrestling are people from the JFS group, who are all friends of mine. Red Star and Panda have their proper hometowns. They originally said the game originally had them from New York. I think that's the default hometown. And so I fixed that. Muckluck and Ace and I each have new looks. Ace and I has a second skin, which is a callback to my very, very original Minecraft skin, supporting the Tampa Bay Lightning. I also took their helmet and gloves off for the match. It still shows up in the entrance, but not the match itself. With Muckluck, I just wanted to update his look. It didn't look too great to me, so it kind of looks the same, but hopefully better. So similar elements, just hopefully done a little bit better. Anything that I missed that's not on the change log? Doesn't look like it. I'm trying to think. I think there were a couple stat adjustments. Most people are on default performance levels, but I think I adjusted a couple people. I think I bumped Panda up, and I'll get to Naxer in a minute. I added wrestling custom entrances for a few of the wrestlers, not all of them yet. I think I'm about halfway. So hopefully by next week we'll have everybody have their own unique entrances, and then I can start working on like custom moves for everybody. But yeah, Naxer, he's the world champion. He had 2 very dominant squash matches, and I was trying to figure out why why he was so dominant. Because I checked his stats, and he's actually not the most powerful wrestler overall. He's, I think he was second to Dennis. Dennis has an 85 overall. But Nixer, I think, was at 82. I bumped him down. I don't know if it's because he's 6'5". That might play a part in it. Otherwise, I'm not sure. It's great for storyline, but otherwise, I'm not. I'm not sure what's going on there. And we do have a new wrestler. A new person has been added, who we will see later on in the card. So that is all the main stuff. So I'm going to rearrange the card a bit. You're gonna hear that noise. Let's see. So first off, we have to cut to something that had occurred in between shows. Very crazy stuff that's been going on. Just checking. That's not what I want. So, 2 weeks ago when we started this, the Mixons had a match, and they lost. They lost in the War Games match against Team Ace. Last week, things completely imploded between the two, or between the three, I should say. Ghostman Mixon went on to win the Royal Rumble, so he's the number 1 contender for Naxer's title. He was involved in the triple threat match last week against Mixon and Newsman Mixon. He ended up winning that match, so he's kind of removed himself from the situation, but the other 2 Mixons are just... they completely exploded, imploded, every single type of adjective you can think of. Just double checking on some stuff here. Making sure we got all the footage. Yes. Can I? No. Oh, I can do this. Okay, cool. We're doing it this way. Cool. We got... Get me out of here. Setting this up on the fly. Alright. So yeah, since last week, things continued to grow in violence as Newsman Mixon visited Mixon at his home. These 2 will just not stop fighting each other. So this is the footage that we were able to get from our bird's eye view drone. Don't ask where we got that, but as you can see, Mixon was the one who came in here, invaded Newsman Mixon's home. I don't know if I got that the other way around originally when I said that, but as you can see, it's just chaos from the start. Mixon brought a ref, which I'm not sure why, because this is not a sanctioned match at all. But yeah, the loss in the War Games match from a couple weeks ago is just tearing this trio apart. And these 2 will just not stop fighting each other. Big sidewalk slam onto the wood floor. Very nice wood floor, by the way. Oh, dropkick to the ref. Yeah, Newsman's not happy that a ref was brought in here. There's no need for that. Yeah, this, like I said, this is not a sanctioned match. There's nothing to gain in this. But that's not going to stop Newsman from just beating down on Mixon here. Last week, they had a backstage brawl that I believe culminated in, I forget which Mixon won. And you see the ref does not know what to do with himself. He's trying to stay involved. He shouldn't be in this, but he's just going to get himself in the way by the looks of it. But Yeah, Newsman's not happy. Not happy that Mixon came into his own house. Now he's just showing off to him. Showing off that suit. Which, hopefully he washes, because it's like the third week in a row that he's worn this thing. Yeah, I think Mixon's regretting his decision to take part in this, to come all the way out to Newsman Mixon's Tennessee home, and now he's just taunting him, and they're escaping the confines of the house, breaking the fourth wall, so to speak. They battle their way outside of the home. Uh-oh, Mixon's fighting back, though. Maybe he can make up for that botched start trying to be a home invader. Slams him through the couch. And this is just absolute chaos from the Mixons. You would think that, you know, this team would be a pretty strong bond considering they're all just three different versions of the same person. But, you know, one lost match, and these three were at each other's throats. Ghostman Mixon's able to kind of remove himself from the situation. He's got bigger things to worry about. But these two, they just don't. They just don't know how to quit. They don't know how to make amends. And unfortunately, our bird's eye drone cannot see past the armoire that these two are fighting behind. But it sounds pretty violent. And looks like Mixon is taking over. Hard to tell what's going on back there. Which Mixon is this on his feet? That is the Mixon. You can tell by his glasses. Now big splash to Newsman. He's just gonna pick him up, deadlift, showing off his strength, phasing through the walls of the home. Going into the void that Newsman decided to move into. Sounds like it's a nice, quiet neighborhood. Kind of dark, though. And just rights and lefts from Mixon. You would think that two people in such a rivalry like this, you know, they could just settle it in the ring. But no, they want to, you know, make it personal. And Mixon had to just show up at Newsman's home thinking that he could just beat him up in his own house. And it kind of evened itself out here. But Newsman has kind of proven that he's the better home defender of the two. Just tossing Mixon, trying to send him out the front door by the looks of it. Stomping on the elbow. Ooh, miss a splash, though. Well, I'm pretty sure the cops are going to be called on this. I don't think we're going to be seeing either of these two at the Madness pay-per-view as they start to battle towards the void again. And there's Mixon. Going to stomp on the elbow right back. And he's showing off. They do both have fancy suits. I got to give them that. It's hard to deny. Now, we can't really see what's going on here. Bird's eye drone having trouble tracking these two. But they are now officially in the void. An Alabama slam from Newsman to Mixon. Followed by a nice elbow drop. And you see Newsman's got a belt up on the wall. I think that's probably a replica because he hasn't won anything yet. But you can tell he's got some dreams and aspirations, and it's not gonna be with Mixon, whatever those dreams may be. Ooh, missed a splash there. And now Newsman bringing on the offense. Went for a kick, but missed. Now Mixon's going to fight back. Missed on a punch, and that's going to allow Newsman to fight back on his own. He just tosses him through the void. Big splash. We might have to settle this at the pay-per-view if we can get them out of jail. Mixon's definitely gonna go to jail for breaking into someone's house. Newsman might end up with assault charges if the cops are not if the cops are looking to be kind of I don't even know. I don't know what I'm trying to say. But the cops might arrest both of them if they're not careful here, especially with the amount of damage that they're dealing to each other. Big sidewalk slam by Mixon onto Newsman. Big drop kick. Yeah, solid elbow drop. Oh, and now Mixon's just showing off again. This has got to end some point. And these two are just beating the hell out of each other. Oh, huge clothesline by Mixon. Or that might have just been a straight up right hand. He picks Mixon up off the floor, off the void. He's going to slam him right back down onto it. And again, a lot of showing off. I don't know who he's taunting to. I guess he's taunting, showing off to the neighbors who are probably all gathering to watch from their homes. I'm sure someone's got to have, called the police here. Again, picking him up off the floor, showing off his strength. Don't know who he's showing it off to. Like I said, probably the neighbors. Big stomp to the gut. And again, just lifting him off, tossing him across the void. A stomp to the elbow for good measure. Big splash. Again, still not done with him. Picks him right back up. Another right. I think Mixon's going to pay for this home invasion. Oh, right to that face. He probably busted him wide open right there. Oh, but a knee to the gut by Mixon. He's fighting back. Nope, maybe not. Newsman was ready for that one. Yep. Showing off to the audience, to the wildlife, dropping him onto the void. I don't even know if these two are going to be physically capable to show up next week at the pay-per-view. The way these two have been beating each other up. And just tossed him across the void there. Again, showing off. Making an example of Mixon. Again, Mixon gets back up. A nice, huge Alabama slam into the void. But Newsman's going to break that up. No momentum for Mixon. We might have to cut away because we got a full-on show to go through. You think this would end like soon when somebody gets knocked out, but they're just not stopping. Yeah, a lot of work on the arm, the elbow, a lot of showing off. Surprised nobody's taking it upon themselves to deliver a finisher. Yep, Mixon is just getting the hell beat out of him. Absolutely no way that he's going to come back from this. I get the feeling that this might end things, but if not, they do have a pay-per-view coming up where we could, officially put this to rest. But again, We got to talk about jail time. We got to talk about how their bodies are being absolutely torn apart. We got to talk about the void that they're fighting in. I don't know if they're going to be able to escape it. Yeah, we got to talk about their designer suits. Those things take weeks to repair if they're too damaged. And meanwhile, the ref is just continuing to run laps in the background. You can hear him just running around in the living room. And Mixon's right back on his feet. Yeah, I get the feeling this might never end. This might not end until the cops arrive. A stomp to the arm. We'll watch this for a few more minutes, but if we don't see an end to this soon, we're going to have to go to the main show. And I feel like these two are going to fight forever. Again, as they move behind the armoire, can't see what they're doing. It looks like Newsman is back on his feet. Blocks a punch but gets knocked out by another right. And we might have to move on from here. It seems like it'll never end by this point. As they move behind the armoire, yeah, we're gonna have to cut away for now. But it is entirely possible that these two will never stop fighting. As we can see, they've been fighting for 2 weeks now, and it seems to be quite endless. Absolutely crazy between these two. But we have a show, we have a match to get to. I'm sure they'll be fine. Let's get on to the main show, where we're going to start. Like I said, I'm going out of order. I'm going to start with a simple one-on-one. Yeah, just a normal one-on-one. This is going to be Naxer and Red Star. Naxer is just getting a match in to warm himself up for the pay-per-view. And Red Star, who did not wrestle last week. Miss Red Star did, but Mr. Red Star did not. He's going to take his turn to see if he can solve the Naxer equation. So, just making sure that everything is good. If I do this... Oops. I hit a button. Let's get out of here. I almost tabbed out for a second. Are we so good? Well, we're still on me. You didn't see that. Okay. Let's go. So yeah, this is just a match to get Naxer warmed up. Red Star's trying to solve the Naxer equation. Nobody's been able to get much offense on Naxer outside of the Royal Rumble, I guess. But we're going to see if that all changes right here. Alright, looks like we are ready to go. Let's transition to the match. Yeah, skip the entrances. That's okay. I don't think either of them have a custom entrance. But the match is on. And Red Star actually gets the jump on Naxer. I'll make sure to turn entrances back on next match. But you see, Naxer's not starting off with the dominance he had in the previous two matches. So Red Star picks him up. And then just drops him back down again. Trips him. That's the second time in a row. I think he's toying with Naxer. He's already gotten in his head a little bit. Naxer needs a second. But he's not going to get it because a big shoulder tackle knocks him to the outside. Yeah, this is the first time we've seen Naxer being on the defensive side. Big DDT by Red Star. He's a house of fire starting off this match. Red Star flips him over, and is just going to pick him up. And trips him down again. Again, toying with him. Just making fun of this guy. Ooh, discus elbow. And now Nixer's fighting back. Huge punches to the gut. Gut wrench slam. And now this might be over because Nixer's got his offense back. Huge slam by Nixer. Going for the pin. Kick out at 1. Ooh. Red Star tried to fight back, but Nixer's not going to have any of that anymore. I'm sure he's fired up after the offense that I don't think he was expecting going into this. Now off the ropes. And now Red Star's fighting back. This is definitely a more even matchup than we've seen in the last couple weeks. We're just going to stomp on the arm here. Nice knee drop to the arm. Trying to keep Nixer beaten down. And he's just going to stomp Nixer's face right into the mat. Uh-oh, what's going on here? Shelton Benjamin's shown up. But he's a WWE guy. What's he doing here? Huge distraction for Red Star, and now Nixer's going to take over. Nope, Red Star's fighting back. And Shelton Benjamin decided to just make an appearance on JFS Wrestling. I guess that's the end of him. He's just helping Nixer take over. Nixer's going to have to answer for that. I don't know what Shelton Benjamin was doing here, but apparently it was to help Nixer get an edge in this matchup. Oh, Nixer's going to the top rope. Is he going to... He's not going to do what I think he's going to do. Oh, I think he tripped on that, but he managed to connect with the shoulder tackle. Or maybe that was an elbow drop from the top rope. Either way, it did not look clean. Red Star's fighting back. Stomp to the knee. But Nixer gets back up. Goes for a right, but misses. And lots of reversals going on here. Seems like Red Star's got his number, though. This might be a good matchup in the future. As Red Star goes up to the top rope. Big elbow drop to the back of Nixer. He's not done yet, I don't think. He's got him by the arm. Going for a crossface. Will Nixer tap? He might make quick work of him here. Will it be enough? Oh. No, Nixer breaks out of it. And that's a right for good measure, but I think the damage has been done. A shoulder tackle by Nixer. Against the ropes, trying to get a breather in, but Red Star's not going to have any of that. Kicks Nixer right in the foot. Again, unrelenting offense by Red Star here. Nixer's trying to get out of the ring. Again, trying to get a breather here. He's going to eat a right, and that sends him right back out of the ring again. Oh, huge power bomb right onto the ring apron. Oh my goodness. That's the hardest part of the ring. He tosses Red Star back in. I think Nixer just got the momentum again. Nope, Red Star's fighting back. Trips him down again. I believe Red Star's in his head. He's been in his head all match. Oh wait, Nixer's going for the pin here. Nope, kick out of 2. I don't know if the mind games are going to be enough though, because Nixer has the offense. Spinning powerbomb. This could be it. No, kick out of 2. Naxer thought he had it there. This is really a huge turn for Naxer. Even if he wins this match, you got to feel that his confidence might be shaken a little bit going into the pay-per-view, seeing that Red Star has proven to be quite the worthy opponent. Because nobody's had this much offense on Naxer in the first 2 weeks that we've had this. Because Naxer absolutely dominated Panda Leader to take the JFS championship, and then absolutely destroyed the UK champion, Shawston. Neither one got much offense in either of their matches. But Red Star here, he's put up quite the fight. But with the way that Naxer is just manhandling Red Star, it might all be for nothing. It looks like he's going to try to go for that spinning powerbomb again. Will this be enough? He's a little close to the ropes, though. Yep, rope break. And Red Star gets out of there. Uh-oh, Naxer's going to the top rope. He's thinking about it. He's telling Red Star to get up. Double axe handle to the outside. But Red Star's starting to fight back. Give him a big kick. He's just going to toss Naxer back in. He doesn't want to win by countout. He wants to win this legit. But unfortunately, that's allowed Naxer to fight back here. He's got him on the ropes. Knees to the ribs. Just over and over. And a fall away slam for good measure. Yeah, Red Star is going to have trouble breathing after this match. Look at that show of strength. Oh, Red Star fights out of it. A clothesline to the back of the knee. So now he's going to try to fight back here. He went for something, but he missed it. That might allow Naxer to fight back. Nope, Red Star's able to recover. Well, will this be enough? He's got him in a pin. And it is. Red Star picks up the win on Naxer. A huge statement for Red Star J. And Naxer is going to have to take that into the pay-per-view. Absolutely insane. So I think it's safe to say that Naxer is not invincible. And Red Star, if Naxer somehow walks away with the championship after next week, Red Star might be the next #1 contender. I got a feeling.
Here is your winner, Rick Starman J.
All right. We're going to cut back to me before I forget to do that. And if you give me just a second, I'm going to make notes of this. I got to keep an eye on the results here. Bring up my notes on my phone. So before this, we just saw the Mixons continuing to beat each other up. So I'm just going to do that. Mixon home invasion. On Newsman. And then Red Star J. Nope, not Beast. Beats. If I can spell it correctly. There we go. Red Star beats Naxer. I'm going to add in the fact that Shelton Benjamin tried to help him out. Benjamin distracts Red Star. I don't know if anything will come of that, but maybe. Maybe Red Star would like to hear an answer for that interference. Okay. So, next up. Let's see. Let's get a little tag team action. Yeah. We'll get a tag team match going on here. 2-on-2. And we'll make it make it a table match, so it might be a bit shorter. Let me make sure entrances are on this time. So, what we're going to see here is a non-title matchup with the tag team champions, Asus and Weathermaster, teaming up to fight Dakota, who is looking for a new tag team partner after not coming away with the tag team titles last week. He's hoping that his new partner here, making sure I get this right, it will be Tiny Stranger as a tag team partner. Maybe this tag team combination will prove to be successful. But he's got to get through Asus and Weather. And if he wins this matchup, they might have a tag team title match. I have the feeling that it's going to happen either way, because Asus and Weather will have to defend the tag team titles. It's just a matter of against who, and honestly, Dakota is their primary opponent. I get the feeling if Dakota and Tiny win, then that team is going to go into the tag team title match next week. If not, Dakota's probably going to look for someone else to team up with. So we will have to keep an eye on that. But Dakota's just trying to find that winning combination. It didn't work last week. Maybe it'll work this week. But in the meantime, they got a non-title match to prepare themselves. So let's jump to it.
The following contest is a tag team tables match. And at a combined weight of 494 pounds, the Action Champions, the Red Army.
Yeah, new tag team has popped up. They call themselves the Red Scare, but the ring announcer calls them the Red Army. And I hear that's not just Asus and Weather involved in this either. But they haven't revealed the other two members of this group yet. Apparently it's not just a tag team, it's a whole stable. We got some pyro going on, I think.
And their opponents.
Ah, yes.
From the past, weighing in at 158 pounds, Daddy D. Cody.
And the Red Army are getting out of the ring as I see Dakota charging over, setting off some pyro. Brand new entrance for Dakota. He is fired up tonight. He could use that steel pipe in this match if he wants to. It's a tables match. There's no DQ. So, but he might just be, bringing it out for intimidation. But here's his opponent, or his tag team partner, excuse me.
Weighing in at 158 pounds, Little Guy.
And Tiny Stranger making his way to the ring also, just amped up. These two could be a highly energetic tag team. Weather and Asus might have quite the fight on their hands between these two, because they are both full of energy, absolutely full of energy. As we get this match underway, tag team tables match, put your opponent through the table to win. Tiny Stranger, a code breaker to Weather just to kick things off. Dakota doesn't really know what to do with himself here, but now the Red Scare has taken over. Maybe not, Dakota. Nope. Yep, Red Scare. What is Weather doing? Weather's getting into the head of Dakota, I think, with those crazy spins. I didn't know he had that in him. But yeah, it looks like Red Scare has taken control of the match early on. Now he's doing the same thing to Tiny. I don't know if that's allowed. I guess it is because it's no DQ. So I guess so. And Dakota tried to go for something earlier, but completely missed. And yeah, it's been Team Red Scare the entire way. Aces are looking for something off the top rope. Double axe handle doesn't really connect. Dakota's grabbing one of the tables. Aces doesn't want that yet. He says no. And they're taking over. Oh. Submissions in stereo between these two. Yeah, the Red Scare is just absolutely picking apart their opponents, but Dakota's fighting back. And he's delivering some kicks to Aces. Maybe he can build up some momentum here. Big slam by Dakota. And Aces gets out of the ring, but he gets hit by a flying Dakota. Aces thought he could escape, but turns out that's not the case here. As now Team Dakota is fighting back. Tiny's getting his licks in on Weather on the other side of the ring. Dakota's got a kendo stick. You can hear the fans. They want those tables. Dakota whiffs on a swing with that kendo stick. Aces is setting up the table in the middle of the ring. And now Dakota's trying to help Tiny. But Weather's just too good right now. Nope, maybe not. Yeah, Dakota's taking over. Trying to help his tag team partner here. And Aces is just waiting. He's just waiting in the ring. Now Dakota's getting in to face him. And that's going to prove to be a bad idea. Then Dakota throws him into the turnbuckle. Big right to the face. He tried to go for a kick, but got countered. Tiny's fighting back on Weather. Just dropped him on the barricade. Now he's picking up the kendo stick. And 2 whacks to the gut of Weather. Went for a third one, but missed. And Weather knocks that kendo stick out of his hands and throws him into the barricade himself. Ooh, huge knee to the face by Aces. Dakota goes over the ropes. He's going to be sent out of the ring. And Tiny is fighting back here on Weather again. Big Hurricanrana by Tiny. I think he busted Weather open. Weather might be bleeding after that Hurricanrana. He scraped his face on the mat on the way down. Aces is coming out of the ring. Weather just got thrown into the stairs. And Dakota sent back into the ring. We might have to keep an eye on these two. They're by that table. But Dakota's fighting back. Remember, if Dakota wins with Tiny, those two would most likely... Whoa! Dakota's going crazy. Big drop kick by Dakota. Yeah, if Dakota wins this match, he and Tiny will probably fight for the tag team titles. If not, then Dakota's probably going to have to look for a new tag team partner. Ooh, Dakota went for another splash over the top rope, but completely missed. More energy than brains on that move. And now the Red Scare are fighting back. Dakota was going to try to put... I think he was trying to put Weather through the table, but it collapsed. So Weather got lucky there. But yeah, Dakota looks like he is just absolutely driven to win this match here. Fighting back with all he can. But Red Scare might be too formidable of an opponent here. As Tiny just spins all the way around, Weather sends him flying. This might be a good tag team between these two. Oh, Dakota fighting back again. Now Weather gets sent into the ring. Oh, Dakota with a steel chair right to the head. He's not messing around anymore. And he whiffs on that chair shot, but he's got another one ready to go. And he's focusing on that knee. But Asus manages to roll his way out of it, but not for long. So Dakota's going to take over again. Yeah, Weather is busted open. And he's trying to help Asus out here. Big slam into the mat. And here comes Tiny Stranger. Drop kick to Weather. Whoa, oh. Tiny was trying to go for something, but Dakota kind of got in the way. But he hits Asus with a Bulldog, so I guess it's all good there. Tiny with a suplex on Weather. And Dakota's just throwing Asus from corner to corner. Now he and Tiny are going to work together on Weather. A sling blade by Tiny. Little drop kick as well. Someone's got to put somebody through a table here. Oh, Dakota's looking for it, though. He's looking to finish Asus off here. And he sends him through the table. Dakota and Tiny Stranger win here. Again, the champions on the losing end of their matches going into next week's pay-per-view.
Here are your winners.
I think Dakota and Tiny have earned themselves a tag title match next week. I think that's pretty safe to say. Good job for them, as they're going to move on to JFS Madness next week. So I got to write that one down. So that's easily going to be an official tag team. So Dakota and Tiny, not Tony, Tiny, beat. Just gonna put Red Scare. All right. So that's match number 3. Let's see, what do we got left here? Okay. We're gonna jump into another singles match. What do we want for this one? A submission match. Yeah. So this one seems kind of random. This is another like warm-up match going into the pay-per-view next week. But we're going to have Dennis in a match here. Oh, maybe I can't. Hold on. Yeah, maybe I don't want to. Yeah, I think it's going to be. Let me redo this. It's going to be a regular one-on-one match. Because we specifically need certain people. But yes, Dennis is going to have someone in his corner. He's going to have the UK champion Shoston in his corner. As Dennis will face off against the one and only Muckluck, who will also have someone in his corner, which just so happens to be Lemons. So yeah, this is mainly a warm-up match for Muckluck going into the UK title match. And he's going to face off against Dennis, who won the steel cage match last week. Oh no, he lost it to Lemons. And Shoston wants to be in Dennis's corner because that's who Muck's going to face next week. And Lemons is in Muck's corner, pretty much for the same reasons. But yeah, this is going to be interesting. It's not going to be the most cut and dry, bog standard normal singles match. I know that much. This could be match of the night if we're not careful here. But we're just about ready to get into the match. Here we go. And first out is Shawson and Dennis.
The contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Austin Shaw, representing the Red Army from the Netherlands. Weighing in at 220 pounds, Dennis Fox.
Yep, I think that makes it quite clear. The other members of the Red Scare is Dennis and Shawson joining Aces and Weather for the Red Scare stable. And they got quite a lot of gold with them too. Shawson, the UK champion, Aces and Weather, the tag team champions. Like, they're a force to be reckoned with. But that's not going to stop things here. That's not going to stop Mukluk from challenging for that UK title.
Weighing in at 228 pounds, the mouth of the South, Mac Lance.
Muck's making his way to the ring. New and improved, hopefully. Tried to make some adjustments with his attire. Got fancy new gloves, I know that much. And Lemons is accompanying him to the ring. Saw him in the background there. Yeah, Muck wants some momentum going into next week's match at the pay-per-view. Shawson has elected to not compete tonight, which might be smart on his part, because he doesn't want to be beat up going into next week. And the match has begun. And Muck is starting off with all the momentum. He was not a part of the ladder match that Dennis decided to skip out on, but I'm pretty sure he's heard all about it. And Dennis is going for a huge power bomb in the corner, followed by a nice elbow drop. Looks like Dennis is going to take over in this match. Big slam by Dennis. I think Muck might be regretting going into a match like this with the pay-per-view just a week away. What's Dennis going to do? He's up on the apron, showing off. This is giving Muck time to rest, though. I don't know if he wants to be doing this. Yeah, he's just taunting. That's going to allow Muck to get back to his feet. And Dennis just gets right back into it. I guess he knows what he's doing. He drops Muck right onto the ropes. And a big stomp to the elbow. Followed by a huge splash, going in for the pin. Kick out at 1. Ooh, Muck rolls out of that one. I don't know if he knows where he is, but he's going to try to fight back. He goes for a pin himself. I think it's a little too early. You did 2 moves on him, Muck. That's not enough. Well, now he's trying to show off his hands, but that's not going to stop Dennis there. I don't think Dennis cares. Yeah, Shawson's fired up with his Red Scare comrade doing quite well in this matchup. But a couple stomps from Muck, a couple kicks from Muck. Kind of disrespectful, that kick to the face. Now it looks like Muck is starting to take over here. Ooh, a little showing off. It's going to cost him. Get sent right over the ring. Or right over the ropes out of the ring. Oh, what's Lemons doing? He's bringing a chair in. And the rest saw that. He's going to get that chair out of there. Big backdrop by Dennis on the Muck. Yeah, Dennis knows how to taunt without screwing up his momentum. Muck needs to learn that. But he's going to send a reversal here. Big knee to the gut, followed by a right hand. Mid-rope, flying Superman punch. Muck's starting to take over. A few rights to the face. Throws him into the turnbuckle. What's he going to do here? Big knee to the face. He's just stomping and kicking Dennis right into that corner there. Choking him out now. He's taunting again. Going for the pin now. Dennis kicks at it too. I don't know why Muck can't believe it. He hasn't hardly done much in this match. Yeah, it's going to take more to put Dennis away than that. Oh. I think Muck tripped over the ref there. I don't know what he was trying to go for, but it definitely didn't work. Luckily, he's been able to make up for it. Big elbow to the back of the head. He's going to go up to the top rope here. Went for a splash, but nobody's home. That's going to allow Dennis to take over. Big suplex into the lariat. Oh, what's Lemon's doing? He's distracting the ref. Very smart of him. Dennis can't get the pin away while the ref's distracting or being distracted. Now he's going to go for the pin. Muck hasn't moved. He kicks out of two, though. Big distraction by Lemons. That's just going to leave Muck open for more pain. And now he's going to go for the pin again. I think this will be enough. And it is. Dennis wins this match going into the pay-per-view. Muck looks pretty beat up. I think Shawson is going to gonna look pretty smart not taking part in any matches tonight. Good stuff by Dennis there.
Here is your winner, Dennis Fox.
Good job, Dennis. Okay. So we got a couple more matches left. Next one. This one's kind of... It's a bit of filler here, I'll admit. Not really sure what to do with these guys. Although there is a bit of a storyline with one of the members. Do I want to do anything special with this? Let's do a false count anywhere. Yeah. So yeah, this is a fatal four-way matchup in which we're going to see Dean Love, who was not a part of last week's match. Didn't I have... No, I don't have him a part of this. You know what? Make an edit here. Oops. Instead of a fatal four-way, it's going to be a fatal five-way. False count anywhere does not exist in fatal five-way. So we will do... Let's do Extreme Rules, I think. This could take a while. But yes, Dean Love is going to be a part of this one. We didn't see him last week, but he's back. And his opponents, we got a debuting new superstar making his way into the show. We also got Zalpha. We got Panda Leader. He's really the big story here. He's lost his first two matches. He's trying to fight back, trying to pick up a win here. And the Merry Gamer is the... Yes, he is. Okay. So yeah, we got a fatal five-way with a surprise new debutant joining this matchup. Zalpha, Dean, and Mary. Mary's been pretty active for these 2 weeks. He was in last week's triple threat matchup. Zalfa and Dean, we haven't seen them last week, so they're just trying to get on the card, find something, something to build on. And Panda, the big storyline here, trying to win his first match. Hopefully he can do so here. But he's going to have to face somebody brand new that he's never seen before. At least in this show. He's probably seen him before. In, other places. But I don't think he expected this guy to step into the ring. But, who knows? Maybe the winner of this match will get something going on in the pay-per-view. So let's cut to the match. Who's the first guy?
The following
is
a fatal 5-way Extreme Rules match. Making his way to the ring from Manchester, New Hampshire, weighing in at 275 pounds, Dean Love.
Like I said, Dean Love was not here last week, so he's looking to get something done, trying to make a name for himself in this show. Just writing down the results of the previous match. Okay. All right, let's move on. Who we got next here? Ooh, we got some pyro. Who's it gonna be? Who's our second guy? No, look at this. Our brand new debutant.
And from wherever he was, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Wanderer Cannon Bacon.
It's Canuck. Fresh from wherever he was last traveling from. From his one of his many expeditions around the world. I believe we picked him up on his straight line mission across Germany. We dragged him all the way out to, what was it, Illinois for a wrestling match. Okay, we get it, Canuck. You're here. Oh, there he goes. Yes, Canuck, the brand new JFS wrestling competitor. Now he's got to face off against a...
And from Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 163 pounds, young boy Z.
Got to face off against a couple guys looking to make a name for himself, one of them being Zalfa. But he's also got to handle the Merry Gamer, who's been taking part in the last couple weeks. And Mary's looking for a win as well. He's not had a lot of success. And then Panda, who's really trying to get back to the top of the card. He wants to face Naxer for the championship. He wants to be the champion either way, whether Naxer's in it or not. But, yeah, this match is full of people trying to make a name for himself, basically. Two guys who haven't won yet. Two guys that we haven't seen wrestle much. And a brand new competitor.
From Israel, weighing in at 219 pounds, the Phenom, Pamela Leah.
And Panda Leader making his way to the ring. Like I said, really wants to get that first win. He wants to get back into the title picture. He's going to have to get through 4 other competitors to do so. Let's let this match begin. Nope, we got one more. Sorry, excuse me. I forgot this was a fatal 5-way.
And from Australia, weighing in at 219 pounds, Mary the Gangster.
Mary's making his way to the ring. Those losses doesn't seem like it affects him, at least not in the entrance. But I'm sure he's gonna channel his frustrations in the ring. Now we can get this match started, right? We got everybody? Yes. The match has begun. Remember, this is Extreme Rules, so all weapons are allowed. There's this chaos all over the ring. Huge clothesline by Zalfa. Big bulldog by Dean, going for the pin early, but Canuck's right there to break it up. Like I said, Canuck's brand new. I don't think anybody has a read on him yet, so they're going to have to be careful with him. And Canuck is showing up in spades so far. Oh, no, he used the right hand by Panda. I spoke too soon. Probably jinxed that. Zalfa gets thrown over the ropes, but Mary just wants that time to taunt instead. Oh, Zalfa going for a drop kick, but just missed it. But he makes up for it there. Dean with a stunner. And Panda's the first one out of the ring, but Dean's going to follow him out. Dean's looking for a weapon, though. What's he going to get? A table. He's going to bring that into the ring here. Nope, he's just going to throw it aside. He's pointing to it. And Zalfa couldn't get past it. That's going to cost him. And Canuck gets sent out of the ring by Mary, so Mary's alone in the ring. And I think he's just going to let these four duke it out amongst themselves. It's pretty smart on his part. Trying to win by conserving his energy. Oh, now he's coming out of the ring. And Dean and Panda fighting at it. Two animals duking it out on the outside of the ring. Now Dean's going to head in and go after Canuck. Going for a pin here, but Panda's right there to break it up. Now Panda's trying to take over. Big arm bar from Panda onto Canuck there. No weapons used yet. We've seen a table get brought out. Maybe Dean will get the first one. He gets a baseball bat. He's going to drop that as well. So again, no weapons usage yet in this Extreme Rules match. Ooh, Dean going for something, but completely missed on it. Yeah, I guess a drop kick in on Mary. Punches Zalfa, trying to get him out of the ring, but Zalfa's going to fight his way back in. Now Panda's got the baseball bat. Oh, and he whiffs on the swing. Whiffs again. And Canuck battles out of it. So as much as these guys are trying, they're not really making use of the weapons yet. Oh, Zalfa's going for a pin on Mary. Nope, kicked out of one. Mary's got to get out of there. He's going to take a breather. There's Panda and Dean fight in the corner here. Oh, Dean's getting into the ring. He's got to break up the pin on Canuck. Mary gets a kendo stick. Panda's going to throw him into the ring. A big slap onto Zalfa. Oh, Dean going for a pin, but broken up by Panda. Now Canuck's got a steel chair. Big backbreaker by Panda. And I don't know if that connected, to be honest. But Dean going for a big move, big pin. Could he steal this? Nope, Canuck's right there. When Zalfa's got a sledgehammer now. He's going to bring that into the ring. But he misses on a on a swing. I still don't think any weapon has been successfully implemented yet. Despite how many of them there are right now. There we go. First sledgehammer impact on the leg. Going for a pin. Kick out at 1. Now the ladder's brought out. Dean setting it up on the outside. Panda's coming around to face him. You see her duking it out by the ladder. Panda slams Dean's face onto the ladder. Well, huge sledgehammer shot by Zalfa. Panda drops Dean onto the ladder. Mary's going to break up the pin on Zalfa. That would have been a good chance for Zalfa to pick up a win here. It was Zalfa thrown onto the ladder. Big suplex by Mary going for a pin, but Dean's right there to break it up. Spine buster by Dean into a pin, but Panda breaks it up. Zalfa's off that ladder. Probably glad that nobody landed on him. And he's going after Canuck now. Panda with a sledgehammer to the knee of Mary, and again. Going for the pin. Zalfa breaks it up. Might have actually been a kick out by Mary. Big Superman punch by Zalfa, though. Throws a big right. There's chaos all over the place here. Being tossed into the barricade. A chair shot by Canuck onto Panda. Mary going for the pin on Zalfa, but it gets broken up by Dean. Looks like Canuck was content to let that go, but Dean was not. Oh, a huge kick by Dean. Mary's got the baseball bat now. Who's going to use it on Zalfa? Busted him open. Zalfa's rolled out of the ring. Panda going for a pin. That gets broken up. I think Mary kicked out of that one. Dean now rolls out of the ring. Canuck trying to wrench the arm, but Mary's going to break that up. Zalfa getting out on another ladder. He's going to send that into the ring. Picks up the sledgehammer instead and delivers it right into Panda's gut. Backstabber by Dean. A spinning code breaker by Dean. Oh, he went for something on Panda, but missed. A big spear by Zalfa, though. And Dean's right there to break it up. A little kick by Dean there. And he turns his attention to Canuck, but Canuck's going to battle back. Big clothesline by Canuck, but he ran to a punch by Panda. He sends him flying with a suplex. With a nice German suplex. Big clothesline to the back of the head by Dean onto Zalfa. And now Mary's just going to take over with that. And Canuck rolls out of the ring. Sharpshooter by Mary. Will Zalfa tap out? Nope. Panda breaks it up. Panda had to fight out of whatever Dean was trying to do to him. Oh, now Panda's going to the top rope. Huge jump onto the Mary Gamer through the ladder. That might put both of them away. Surprisingly, Panda gets to his feet, but he's not looking too good. Right now, Zalfa's the only one in the ring. Mary was out cold after that. Now Mary's the only one in the ring here. Everybody's severely beaten up, but they all want to win this match. They all want to get a win under their belts. They're going to have to get the pinfall in the ring. It's not going to happen out here. Canuck is clearing the ring of weaponry. Sets up the ladder in the corner. But he's going to eat a clothesline by Panda. Where's Panda going? He's going after Dean, but Dean's going to counter it into a bulldog. Throws Panda into the barricade. He's pointing right at Zalfa now. He's going to do the same thing to Zalfa. He called his shot, and he succeeded. Oh, but he gets thrown right into the corner by Canuck there. Meanwhile, Zalfa gets hit by a kendo stick from Panda. Just absolute chaos at the front side of this ring. Dean gets sent into the ring. That's basically the rest area now. Ooh, Panda went for a chair shot. He missed on it. He got the second one, though. He's focusing on the knee of Zalfa. Zalfa's going to roll out. Eats a clothesline, though. Absolute brutality by all of these guys. All of them desperate for a win. A huge kick by Dean. Went right in between Panda and Mary to connect with that. Yeah, somebody wants to win this. They're going to have to get into the ring to do so. There's no pinfalls outside. As much as we wanted a false count anywhere match, we can't do that with 5, apparently. Dean going for that bulldog a lot. He gets countered twice in a row. Eats a DDT. Zalfa's now in the ring, but he's going to come right back out because that's where everybody else is. So we need 2 people to be thrown into the ring, but instead they're just going up the ramp. They're going farther away. Big DDT by Mary. You can't put him away out there. Looks like Panda's going to go into the ring, but Zalfa comes out of the ring. Okay, now we got 2 people in the ring. And Panda's eating some elbows from Zalfa. He's sent over the ropes, and now we got everybody coming back in. That's good. We could see, might see an end to this match if that happens. Mary rolls out of the ring, but here we go. Big finisher by Zalfa. Gonna try to put Canuck away, but Dean's right there. It's a tough thing about these 5-way matches. There's always someone else nearby. Now Dean's going for a pin. That's going to get broken up by several people. Everybody was on that one. Zalfa rolls out of the ring. And Dean eats an RKO. He's going to roll out. Big German suplex by Panda. And now Canuck's going to roll out, so it's just Panda and Mary in the ring. Big drop kick by Mary. Dean gets sent in. Oh, small package. Could this be it? Nope, Dean's right there. Excuse me. And there's always someone else to worry about. There was Panda, big clothesline. He's going for the pin, but Zalfa's right there. Now Zalfa's got the baseball bat. He tried to swing on Mary. Now he's going to have to pay for it. Dean sending him to the ropes. Dropping on it and eating an RKO. Dean going for a pin. That's going to be enough. Dean Love picks up the win in the fatal 5-way match. Maybe he'll earn himself another, more stable appearances in future shows here. Dean Love wins 5-way.
Here is your winner, Dean Love.
Panda. So yeah, Panda is now 0-3. Mary is 0-3. Canuck does not win in his debut. And Zalpha probably did not earn a more permanent spot on the card. So they're going to have to figure something else out. So we finish this match and prepare for the main event. Just double checking to make sure. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Let's set up the arena. Actually, before we get to this main event, I got word that the Mixons are back. They've apparently fought their way all the way to the ring. And seems like they've demanded a last man standing match for this week. So if this continues on into next week, like, who knows what they're going to do if they find a way onto the pay-per-view. If they even live long enough to make the pay-per-view. Yeah, these two have been fighting pretty much since the beginning. We saw the beatdown that was going on in Newsman Mixon's house early on. And now they have a last man standing match. Right now, Mixon is kicking things off by getting all the momentum in early. He's trying to put Newsman away as soon as possible. But I get the feeling that even if he does succeed in this, this feud's not going to end anytime soon. And you gotta wonder how Ghostman's feeling watching these two fight. These were his teammates in the War Games match. They were a team going into that matchup, and unfortunately, this is how things have. This is what things have come to since then. Mix has got the stairs, but Newsman's gonna kick out of that. And now Newsman's taking over. He's going for a big Alabama slam onto the stairs. That's gonna hurt. Now he's got the stairs. He's just gonna toss him aside. He's trying to make room, but that might cost him a bit as Mixon takes over. He throws him into the other stairs. Waiting to see, will this be enough to put him away for good? Nope, Mixon's getting right back up. Now we start the count. The only way to win this match is to put your opponent down for that 10 count. If they get up before the 10 count, then the match continues. And Newsman gets back up. Now Newsman is taking over this match. Gonna put Mixon onto the barricade. Big kick. But he's not done with him yet. He's bending him right over the back of Newsman. Well, big knee. Now Mixon's trying to take over. Nope, he's going to eat a knee as well in return. Mixon's back in the ring, and Newsman's got a kendo stick. A couple of huge hits by Newsman, but Mixon's going to take over. Off the ropes. Huge slam by Mixon. Now we're waiting to see, will that be enough to put Newsman away? We're up to 5, but nope, Newsman gets back up. Mixon's going to try to put him away with an Alabama slam. Will that be enough? Again, Mixon got back up and ate another move by Mixon. Nope, Mixon's going to pick him up this time. Gets a feeling that that's not going to be enough. But it might cost him here, as Newsman is starting to fight back. What's he going to do here? Apparently nothing, as Mixon elbows his way out of it. Big Samoan drop by Mixon. And now the count starts again. Mixon can't even look at him. But again, Newsman gets up at 5. Just proving that's going to take a lot more than these fall-away slams to put him away. But he's going to try again. Mixon's just taunting him now. Newsman not up at the 5 count this time, but he's up at 6. Now big power bomb. Mixon just wants to end this now. And it's a 3 count. 5 count, and again, Newsman's up at 5. And again, Mixon with another huge power bomb. It's absolutely destroying Newsman. Again, Newsman's up at 6, and this time he smartly rolls out of the ring. But he's going to eat a kendo stick now. Broken over his head. Mix it with a huge splash. And again, he's going to wait out the count. Every time Newsman tries to get something going here, it's just not enough. And again, Mixon starts taunting. We reach 6 count, but again, Newsman's up. This time it's a knee to the face. Yeah, I don't think Mixon wants to pick Newsman apart. You can tell how personal this has become, but there might be some reservations on Mixon's side. He just wants Newsman to stay down, but Newsman won't stay down. Continues to get up at 6. Oh, and he powers out. Mixon was going to go for another power bomb. Now Newsman wants to wait this out. It looked like he was going to go for a weapon, but Mixon's up at 4. Well, drop kick for good measure. The tables have turned now. This time Mixon's up at 2. And now Newsman's showing off his strength. Just drops Mixon onto the mat. A lot of stop and go in this match right now. But I don't think that's going to be enough, no. Mixon still gets up at 4. Now Mixon's up at 5. Now he's fighting back again. Getting some rights in. Pump handles suplex. And now the count starts on his side. Mixon's got a finisher ready. I can feel it. So if this doesn't put Newsman away, and it does not, like, Mixon's got that finisher ready to go if he ever decides to use it. It's probably the only way that he's actually going to put Newsman away. This Newsman's up at 4. You would think that it would take longer as this match goes on, but Mixon is just powering himself back up each time. And this time, Mixon picks Newsman up. Tosses him again. Big spine buster. Maybe this will be enough. Oh, he wants him back up again. I think this will be it. Picks him up. Going for the spinning powerbomb. Will that be it? We're at the 5 count. This might be it. That's 7 count, a little slow. We're up to 9. No movement from Newsman. That's going to be it. Time to write that one down. So Mixon.
Here is your winner, Max the Wonder Boy.
Standing match over Newsman. It's kind of sad a little bit to see these two beating each other up this much. But we have to move on to the main event. It's time for a number 1 contenders match. I think we're going to leave this as a normal one-on-one. And yep, this is the number 1 contenders match between Ace and I and Ghostman Mixon. Ghostman won the Royal Rumble. He actually eliminated Ace and I to become the number 1 contender. But Ace and I wanted to get back into it, and he won his way into this number 1 contenders match. Now, here is how the stipulation is going to go. Make sure I turn entrances on. If Ace and I wins, Mixon will still be the number 1 contender, but the match next week at the Madness pay-per-view is going to be a triple threat match. instead of a singles match against Snakeser. So Ace and I is trying to add himself to the match next week. So this will be an interesting matchup. If Ghostman wins, it'll remain a singles match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring from Concord, New Hampshire, weighing in at 228 pounds, the One Ace.
There's Ace and I in his Tampa Bay Lightning attire. Like I said, new looks for him. He's got both attires. He's got the Tampa Bay Lightning one. He's also got the red Detroit hockey gear as well. This is just a special attire for a special occasion. He's got his hat and gloves off. Helmet and gloves, excuse me.
And his opponent from Nashville, Tennessee, weighing in at 300 pounds, Max the Ghost.
Here comes Ghostman mixing all business. Not wasting any time as he makes his way to the ring. He thought he put Ace and I away for good at the Royal Rumble. Thought he wouldn't have to see him again, but now he's got to fight Ace and I for the #1 contendership. And like I said, if Ace and I wins, next week's match will be a triple threat match against Snakeser for the JFS title. But if he loses, it will remain a singles match. And here we go. And Ace and I starts off with a few kicks, but Ghostman is going to fight right back with a headbutt. Try to go for a bear hug, but got raked into the eyes. And now Ace and I got the punches and kicks in. He might be officially taking over here as he goes up to the top rope. Yeah, coup de grace right onto Ghostman. Ace and I starting off strong. He's going back to the top rope. Nope, for more taunting. That's going to allow Ghostman to get back to his feet. He's going to eat it right by Ace and I, who puts him in a sleeper. Ghostman's got to kick out of this. And he's going to. Big jawbreaker by Ghostman. Yeah, he's going to take over. Throws Ace into the ropes. Big elbow by Ghostman. Yeah, stomp to the elbow. Yeah, stomp to the ankle. He's working on that leg. Ace and I is very leg based. Lots of kicks, lots of drop kicks, and obviously, you take away the leg, you take away their mobility. Makes it harder for them to run around. But Ace and I going for a pin here after a big drop kick. It's going to be a 1 count. Mixon wisely rolls out of the ring. Maybe not. Oh, he dodges the dive by Ace and I and taunts to show off a bit. Unfortunately, that's going to cost him. As Ace and I takes over on the outside of this ring. I don't think either of these guys want to win by count out if they can avoid it. Ace and I to the top rope, but Mixon's right there. Throws him right off. He's going for a pin here. I don't think that's going to work. Yeah, it's a kick out at 1. Oh, Ace and I tried to take over. Big punch to the gut. Yeah, he's got some more rice back into the sleeper hold. But it's a rope break. He stomps on the arm in frustration. He's just got elbow after elbow on the Mixon. Mixon's trying to fight back. Picks Ace up, showing off his strength. He's just going to drop him onto the mat. Ooh, he tried to go for something, but Ace was able to work his way out of it. The game starts to lag a little bit, hopefully not too much. So we seem to be good for the moment. Ooh, big boot by Ace there. He's going for the pin. Mixon kicks out. Ace has pretty much had all the momentum in this match here. But Mixon's been trying to fight back. He goes for an Alabama slam right in the corner. Now all the fighting spilled to the outside. He's nice stomping away. Just more kicks, more punches. Just picking Ghostman apart. Piece by piece, ectoplasm by ectoplasm. Big spear by Ace. That might be it. No, Mixon kicks out. It's not over yet. And Ace and I can't believe it. Ooh, Mixon tried to go for something, but Ace and I was able to get out of it. Big knee to the face. Now he's got the leg. A knee to the hamstrings. Oh, Mixon kicks out. Trying to power up, but that's not gonna bode well for him. Big elbow by Ace. A big right by Ace on the Ghost Man. Picks him right back up for more. A ripcord clothesline there. It feels like this is all Ace and I. Oh, went for a spear, but man, knee to the face instead. Now Ghostman tries to take over. End of days for the pin. But Ace kicks at it too. Ghostman's going to just pick Ace up from the mat. Showing him off to the crowd. Oh, he just pulls Ace across the ring. Absolutely taking over in this match. Big clothesline. Ace is back up. Meets a backdrop. And a big spine buster to cap it all off. Ghostman picks him up for more. Huge German. Gonna turn it into a lariat. About took his head off there. Going for the pin. Kick out at 2. He powered his way out of that. And Mixon can't believe it. But I think it's got him ready for a finisher here. Gonna try to go for that spinning. Nope, end of days again. Will this be it? And it is. Ghostman Mixon retains the sole right to face Naxer for the JFS Championship. It looked like it was going to be all Ace. But Mixon fights back. So Ghostman wins number 1
Here is your winner, Max
Contender.
the Ghost.
Very cool. All right. That's our show for today. Let's recap a little bit. Let me bring up the notes again. So yeah, Mixon and Newsman Mixon continue to just fight endlessly. We saw them fighting in Newsman's home, and then they competed in a last man standing match in which Mixon wins that one. As I keep saying, we have not seen the end of this. It's probably gonna end up continuing on forever. We'll have to see if anything comes from it from the pay-per-view next week. Meanwhile, Red Star J beats Nixer, and Shelton Benjamin happened to show up, so we might have to see what comes of that. Yeah, Shelton Benjamin tried to distract Red Star in that match, but it ended up not working out, as Red Star was able to beat Nixer anyways, which gave Nixer's first loss going into the pay-per-view. Let's see, what else? We got Dakota and Tiny beat the Red Scare. So those two are definitely going to compete against the Red Scare for the tag team titles next week. I think Dakota has found his teammate. Dennis beat Muckluck. Dennis and Shawson are proven to be in the Red Scare. Lemus tried to stop Dennis from picking up the win, but Dennis won anyways. So I feel like that rivalry's not over. Obviously, Muck and Shawson are facing off for the UK title next week. Muck's a little bit beat up now, though, so that might affect him. Dean Love wins a fatal 5-way against Panda, Mary, Canuck, and Zalpha. Canuck debuted. Not the way you want to debut, but it's, I think he had a pretty good showing. Zalpha trying to find his way onto the card. Doesn't look like it's going to happen anytime soon. And Panda and Mary still looking for that elusive first win. And, of course, Ghostman Mixon beats Ace and I to be the sole number 1 contender for Nixer's JFS title. Also, we have to keep in mind that we got the women's title as well. It looks like it's going to be Boo and Red Star fighting for that once again. That's Miss Red Star, of course. And, yeah, so quite the card coming up next week at the JFS pay-per-view, which is madness. And hope to see you there. That'll be next Tuesday, 1 p.m. Eastern, noon Central. So, yeah. Hope you guys have enjoyed watching this week's show. And I shall see you all next time.